Okay, let's get started. Um, Hopefully you can all hear me okay. And I'm gonna lower the music volume a bit so it's not too distracting. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay, so today I'm gonna start off with a couple hours of game dev, just so I can keep staying in the practice of it. Um, and then I'll take a short break, and then I'll return with some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Just because tomorrow can't be streaming, I'm gonna be spending some time with the family for Father's Day. Especially when the family involves my cousins who I haven't seen since like pre-COVID, like even before that, like quite long ago. So really excited to see them. Um, okay, so we're working on a dungeon crawler game now. My classroom samples are kind of done enough. So just gonna work on this one. This is my own personal project, so I can use signals, and I will use signals. Um, just want to start off with the graphics though a little bit. I want to at least get my map tiles in, and then what am I trying to do now? Get some of my map tiles in, and then I'll probably just use boxes and circles for my players. Um, just so I can get sun coding started. Okay. I feel like I need more wall pieces, but I can't think of them right now. So this might actually be it in terms of like tiles. It's pretty prominent. I might fade this one a little bit more. Because if I were to start tiling that, it's gonna be very distracting. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's just work with all of this for now, and then if we need more, we'll grab more. Oh, I guess I can put one solid block dead center. Good. And the fill to match. I thought it is playing. Like, I can hear it. Maybe it's just too quiet on stream. I can try. Can you hear it now? I don't know. Do you not hear any background music? What about now? Just don't want it to be too distracting. Okay. And then need something to act as the player at the very least to start. We'll just go with a star. Whoa. Well, that's a little infuriating. I want it to be exactly 50-50. Okay, there we go. Peppermint. Player test. And let's make ourselves a collectible coin as well while we're at it. Stroke. Pixels. Let's look at 5. 5 is not that thick. Okay. Make a cheap $sign symbol. Coin. And actually, how big is this thing? Ooh, massive coin. Constrain that. Players about 50, so let's make these 25. Let's put the whole thing. Okay, I think that's some graphics to get started. So, yeah. Let's start. How do I actually want to break this up? I suppose I'd want to do like one overarching game node and then branch off into a level or floor. Maybe. That might be the way to go. How did I do this before? Because then at least if I were to have like background music play, and I want it to stay from room to room, it makes it a little bit easier. Hmm. You know what? Yeah, let's just go and try that. And then we'll add another 2D. Node 2D. Oh, did I not save the coins in that folder as well? Where did it save to? Oh, it saved to the brick breaker. Not where I want it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it square. And do a new set. Okay, increment the 25 makes it a little bit easier for me. Although I think for this kind of tile map, no, 25, because some of these are partial, so. Oh. Oops. Okay. I am so confused by this. Am I creating a new tile or what? this one. Okay, so I picked the region. Now I need to select the collision. Okay, now new tile. Nope. Wait, what's it doing? No. I'm trying to put collision. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that should be all my tiles now. But it doesn't look like this one selected. Okay. Oh, I guess do I want collision on the floor actually? Mm. Oh, I guess I should also set my screen dimensions actually. So 1024 I mm. Maybe keep these squarish, it'll be easier to work with. Mhm. Oh. Right, I'm still gonna want these ones to also include that. Okay. Nope. I wish the tile editor indicators were a little bit more intuitive. I am a little lost as to what I am actually clicking on. I am trying to set that region and collision for just that. Okay. That's what I want. Now what does that one look like? That one, okay. Region for that should include that, and then collision. Delete that one, add a new one. Okay, and then it's the same story for up here. I'd want this whole region, and then collision, yeah. Okay. Alright, that looks better. Yeah, there we go, because that's what I wanted for the walls. Although, is that part of just the grid, or is it rendering really weird? Okay. Okay, we'll start off with just the walls for now. These basic walls, and then let's get the player in. Do you like Godot? Hi, Wire Mod Games. Yes, I do like Godot. I am still very much a newbie and learning the ins and outs of it, but out of the engines I've worked with, I am pretty content with it. Yeah. I don't find it as intimidating as some of the others. Ah. Yeah, I think the first engine I worked with was the Unreal Engine, but I think it packs a little bit too much for me and was very overwhelming. Like I'm sure if somebody were to teach me from start to end, maybe in a different way than the teachers I had, then I might enjoy it, but when it comes to self-exploration, I think I had a better experience with Godot. Mm-hmm. Now, am I wanting kinematic or area for my player? Maybe I'll go with the kinematic. I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to like preview my game, but also still have the collision bounds visible. I just don't remember where that setting is. Here. Where is it an editor setting? Project setting. Debug. Yeah. Cool. I knew there had to be a setting for that. Okay. Empty. Great. That's pretty much it. Yeah, actually. Do I want the collision on the player or the objects? Probably the objects themselves, so I don't have a massive, massive script for no apparent reason. If input is action press. Actually, I think I want to register my own keys here. I'd rather do WASD for these. Is there actually a difference between physical key and key? Eh. Let's see. If something happens, that'll happen. I should probably set up a speed so I don't have to keep typing different values. Ah, okay. So that might be something I can change up in a bit. And yeah, thank you for that, Jacko Gamer. Always interested in learning more stuff. Why are you giving me an error? Do I still need... Maybe I'll go ahead and... Whoops. And swap that out for... this cookie. Oops, that's just editing it. Okay. Alright. Now live. D, then velocity dot x else okay, let's see if I got my left and right going okay. Nope. Right, I didn't tell it to render it on the screen. Move and slide. Velocity. Oh, that is super slow. Way too slow. Crank it to 100. Still feel a bit slow. Let's try 200. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. And I can't be bothered to retype that. W. S. Input, get access. Really? Ooh. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if this one works first, and then I'm gonna comment it out and then try that. This might be out of my scope for immediate understanding. Might be something I'll play around with outside of the stream. Yeah. Or Oh, neat. Okay, that is pretty cool. That just saved a lot of typing. I'm gonna... That might be something I'll throw into one of my classes if I don't get vetoed against it. Just out of context, I am a creative tech instructor. So I teach game design, animation, movie making to youth age 6 to 14. One of the programs I teach is game design, intro to game design with Godot. And yeah, my boss has a specific vision where he wants the students to do as much typing as possible and very little taking advantage of game engine features such as signals in this case. And I imagine if you were to do Unity or Unreal, he would be like, let's see if there's a non-blueprint way of doing these things. Yeah. But this definitely saves a lot of time. Okay. Now I am like, what was I planning on working on next? Did not realize I was muted. How long have I been muted for? I don't even know. I am having a very spacey day. The weather definitely makes me feel like it's one of those days. This is a coin. Coin with the sprite. I'm gonna use the coin sprites. There we go. Collision. We'll just go with the circle. Circle, circle. And then locking the children so I don't accidentally drag things and have weird collision. Don't need that there. Okay. Now this is my game, not my classroom sample, my game. So I am definitely going to be taking advantage of signals because I cannot be bothered with dealing with the collision issues. I know when another area enters that area. So I'd want this one because my player is going to be, my player has a physics to it, physics type body. not an area, so I'll probably want to do that. Oh, I think I need to pull up my notes because I am blanking right now. Da, da, da. I can't remember how to detect if it's a specific name as opposed to within a group. Is there a way to detect by a single name? No. Okay. Cool. Thank you for that. And let's see here. Nope. It did not like that. Ah. Neato. Okay. Oh my gosh, signals just make things so much easier. Cool beans. So I guess the next thing I want to try then is if I were to set up a second room just off this map, how am I going to get the camera to follow it well? Grid steps every 25 would be ideal. That's all my... So I've set up my graphics. Okay, so every 24 major steps should represent my camera size. Alright, let's draw in the next map then, and then see how that turns out. Da, da, da. And then, yeah, because right now I don't have a camera, so as soon as this goes out, I'm not gonna follow it. So, need a camera, and that camera should follow the player, so I should have it appended to it. it's not doing that. Why? It's this one, right? Current. Drew active camera for the current scene. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's some weird drawing issues with these half ones. Okay. Now, I guess the question is, do I want it to freely move with the player like this, or to stay locked? Locked according to the quadrant. And if so, how am I going to go about that? Area 2Ds and camera limits. Huh. Okay. Okay. I have to think about that. I might leave the camera like this for now, just because transitioning. Right. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. Because I might just leave the camera free flowing like this for the time being. Just so when I start building out the map a little bit more, I can see how it connects to each other a little bit more nicely in terms of playing it. Okay. Let's fix that tile map because the glitchy edges are going to bother the bejeebus out of me, so... Eh. Because the center square is really... Let's see what happens if I just redraw that center one a little bit more. Why are you doing this? What is going on? Minimize. Okay. Using the 2D. Using 2D pixel import. Not sure if I know where to find that. You're seeing. Wow, my brain is like super fogged right now. Ah. That fixes it. Ah, it is. That's a needle trick. Okay, good. I am recording, so I can pull this up later. Thank you so much, Jacko Gamer, for all of your helpful little tidbits. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I want to get rid of the gray. I made a nice little chocolate piece for the background. Okay, it really wants to keep this coin open for some reason. I'm gonna exit out. Maybe I'll do that one. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Eureka. I hope Eureka. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. If not, feel free to punch in the pronunciation and I'll be happy to correct it for future. What am I trying to do right now? I am trying to draw on this one specific file and it is not making it easy for me for some reason. I'm gonna be a butt about it. Yeah, it's gonna be a butt about it. Okay, let's try this again. So copy and new file. There we go. Resize, save, floor tile. And I've only ever seen it do it while I'm streaming, which is weird. Like, never in a class, never while I'm operating a CNC machine. It's always just while I am streaming. Maybe it just doesn't like some of my other programs that are open. But either way, still kind of weird. Um, okay, I am gonna experiment with something because I want to tile that one piece over and over again for my background. Um, and I don't think I should be using like the tile map for that. At least I don't think I'm supposed to. So. Is it? Okay. Maybe I'll try a separate tile map for just that one. Yeah, because it's just that one floor tile graphic, and I just want to have it tile over and over again. Um, so and import with I saw repeat on, repeat enabled, right? Um, is this what I'm supposed to change? Nope, that changes. Oh, no, that's exactly what I wanted. Tile maps optimized to not affect performance. Okay. Um, so maybe... Okay, let me see what my options are with tile maps then. Um, honestly, I'm just open to learning, like learning all the different types of techniques, because eventually it will come to a point where one thing will be better for the other, but it's always nice to know that there are the options. Um, and then, yeah, if one way ends up not working, then what is the other way to try? Supposed to be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the other. I'm gonna go with the sprite method for the time being. And then at least I can also change this offset. I don't want it centered. I want then if I did want those other pieces in, maybe as hazards or whatever, it's still doable. Okay, not bad for how long have I been doing this? An hour-ish. Okay. So I have space to maneuver and like try setting some stuff up. Um let's build out a couple more features. Like coins. I set up a coin, but I don't have a way of tracking all the coins I collect. So let's do a scoring system. With that, there is a it'll be very like I would like for this game to have like multiple levels and floors to it. So I would probably want to set up a global script. Um, wait, I don't even need that. Don't say that. I want a new script. That's what it is. And then in here, I think um, and then what I do want is a user interface. Save that, and then ba 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 ba. Adding a label, calling it score. That display score. And I'll just leave it with the default text, whatever this is for now. Or, you know what? No, I have my script that I like using. Or font, sorry. But coiny. Fonts. Theme overrides, fonts. I really like that these menus are actually nested in the same frame. I think there was an earlier build of Godot where if you went into one of these submenus, it would open a whole other panel, and that got very confusing real fast. So I really appreciate it just expands. Font data, coiny. There we go. What you look like? You look like good. Yeah, there are some, and for like good reason, like really expansive. It basically is a whole other page full of functions and features. But for things like this, where you're just customizing colorization, yeah. But sometimes it's just nice having everything all in one go. Because I am a out of sight, out of mind kind of person. So if I don't see it, it does not exist. Variables, if any, and then process function. Oh, right. I had to save that. I had to set up that script. Actually, I want to rename it to lowercase. Because it always trips me up having to type it as an uppercase. And then this one. Make sure it works. Yay! Okay, I am remembering this now. I've had to look it up like 3 or 4 times. Now it's coming back to me. Okay, so now I want it so on here, not all before I remove it from game. Oh, why is it indented twice? It should be once. Global dot score plus game, and then I'd have to bring in that. Let's see. Nope. You had to use canvas. Yeah. Change type. I didn't script anything, so I should be able to just change it to canvas layer. And then I shouldn't have to put it on the camera. I should be able to just leave it as is. Yeah. Okay. And then I am just gonna make this its own scene so I don't have to keep, if I start adding in more, I don't have to keep, making sure I edit all of them the same. And player as well. Okay, well, this is going somewhere. I am happy I managed to be somewhat productive. Oh yeah, I could just limit, I could just limit the range. So 2 sets, that would be 1200. Right, we're getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. Do I want to throw in an enemy now? That's another question. I just like having all the stuff kind of more or less figured out in one tiny little area before expanding and getting into the next level of intricacies, that is level design. You know what? Yeah, let's throw in an enemy, and I'm gonna make the enemy a triangle. Yeah. Can I just do this? Yeah. No, it's gonna have a purple outside. An icky one on the inside. Pixels. I'm working with 50/50 for. Oy. Oh, it's doing that again. Okay, close. Okay, so with the enemy, not all of them are gonna be. I think I'd want to like try to animate them to be like patrolling. So I'm wondering if an area is still the ideal direction to go, or to switch off and use the rigid body instead. Because if I use rigid body, I can also use the move and collide, but maybe it's just easier sticking with area instead. Yeah, yeah. Let's just go with area. Enemy. explosion. Yeah, basically like the Koopa Troopa and Goomba, where they're just marching back and forth in the same range, more or less. Oops, two daisies. Did not need that. Oh yeah. Oh, I need a script on the enemy first. Oh. Oy. Um. Good to know that that still works. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'd want to animate this somehow. That's probably not what I want. Well, move. Have the enemy patrol back and forth. I don't think I ever programmed that in any of the other games. Like I've had like a class, like I've done the classic dodge games where like they're moving along one axis the entire time, so that would just be like velocity.x or velocity.y, but I don't think I remember doing like patrolling back and forth. Or maybe I did, but it's so long ago I remember nothing. So just constantly updating the velocity, and then when it reaches like a timer. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a chase, at least not for majority of these ones. Um sure. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I might try that path 2D method. But first, I'm gonna go through some old notes. I feel like I feel like I never did it in 2D, but I might have done it in the 3D games one. Um, but I might just be hallucinating and dreaming that. Nah, I did not do it in Godot. I did do it in Blender when Blender had a game engine, but not in here. Okay, so let's try that path 2D. And see what this is about, because I've never used it before. So select control and click to add. Okay. So let's just try a straight line then. Or relatively straight. I can't do straight lines apparently. Not unless I were to use my grid snaps. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the grid because that's what a normal. Okay. So I don't design this path as is. Okay. So... And then you're saying the enemy is the child of the path follow 2D. Okay, so that moved it into the position. And now... Okay, so I guess the question is, what is a script? Because I've never used this before. So, um, Judy. Um, remind me, how do I get parents again in script form? And nope. That what I'm going for? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to try it and see. That's not it. Is it this? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Can I multiply it so it's even slower though? Way too slow. Yeah, I was gonna ask if there was like an immediate wraparound. Otherwise, would I have to draw out the path wrapping around? Yeah, that's fair. Not everything can be that easy. Oh, this is pretty cool. I anticipate my students asking for this a lot, so this will definitely really help. Okay, so I guess I need to add more points. So going back here. Nope. Nope, not locking that. I want to turn off snap. Will that work? Nope, that changed the... Okay, that should be a loop. Oh. No, I do not want that to rotate. There we go. Decrease that by a bit. Okay. What time is it now? 3:50-ish. Okay. Do I want to do another feature or do I want to maybe work on art? I might. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in. Maybe I'll do a health bar. Now I can't remember. I feel like there is a node that can be used for health bar. But I don't think I used it in my class. I ended up like just using something else entirely, like a sprite, and then just scaling that sprite. Okay, yeah. I think color rectangle was the way we went with. No, I used the progress bar. That's what it was. Yeah, there's a lot of options. I know for life counters, I would use sprites because I have a specific sprite in mind and I would just swap out the images, but I think with the health bar, it was just easier using like progress bar. I know I can look it up, but while I have this open, I might as well just take a look in and see what some of my options are. Oh, hello, small witch librarian. Welcome, welcome. And 10. Um, yep. Still doing the game dev stuff. I'll probably take a break in about like 10-15 minutes or so, or less than that. Because did a lot of learning today. And then yeah, I have to get the Switch set up, and then I'll probably boot up Legends Arceus. Do I want fonts? I don't want fonts. And then I think it was flats. That's what I wanted. Yeah, it's this one for that. And then I want to do this one. Background. I want this to be a specific color as well. A lot darker than what it originally came with. Okay. Great. And then percent. I don't want to see the percent. For this, I want to have it set. Okay. Let's see, do I still have notes for this? Yes. I want it so when I am ready. value equals gets value. Uh, so what I want is when I collide with enemy, instead of the enemy disappearing, I don't want it to deduct my health. So for that, how do I put it in my global? And then it's that. Yeah. Then let's see if it actually works the way I think it will work. Okay, perfect. So that makes it a lot easier then. So with enemy, maybe I'll have it disappear after. But first, let's do global.health minus equal by 1. Needle. And then, yeah, maybe I'll have it set so once it takes down a health, it just disappears. Okay. Right, I think I'm gonna call it here. My brain is starting to yeah, but no, this was a definitely productive session. Learn a few things. Thank you again, Jackal Gamer, for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna take like a quick 15-20-ish minute break, and then I will reboot everything with Legends Arceus. Okay, so if you're thinking of sticking around, I'll see you in a bit. Otherwise, I hope to see you next Saturday. I think I will do a game dev stream next Saturday. Turns out my work trip ends on Friday instead of Saturday. So I should be home on Saturday and can probably do a little bit more game dev then. And yeah, all right. I will see you in like 20-ish minutes.